Hi, I'm Dr. Balasubramanian Tyagarajan. Now I'm going to show how to create a big alphabet inside scribus and to incorporate smaller text within that alphabets. That will be a unique design which we are going to manage today. The next one which I'm going to demonstrate is I'm going to create a document in which the text will go round a quote which I have kept in a separate text frame. I repeat again, I will make the text go round a set of text which I have managed to keep within a separate text frame. Say that separate text frame will be holding a quote and the rest of the text within the text frame will be going around the quote. Let us see how to create both these two effects inside Scribus. So now I am creating a new document. Now I am going to create a text frame by clicking the toolbar. I created the text frame. Now let me import some sample text. So here English. I've imported some sample text here. Now I'm going to create another text box which is going to hold the quote. The quote is going to be here, which in time says 9. So that is going to be the quote. Let us do some formatting for these text so that it look better. I go to the properties, go to the text, then let me increase the size of the text to a little bit higher font size. I'll resize the text frame to hold it. Then I will ensure that I am aligning the text to the baseline grid. Then I am going to go to the color and effect. I am going to choose a red one, and then saturation I am going to make it 70%, and then that is let me go ahead and apply some color to the text box. So give it a shape. Okay, it's done. Let me apply right. So we have two text boxes. One is a text box which lies below containing the contents. Another text box is placed on top of this text box which holds the quote. So now I will select the quote, text box that contains the quote. Then I will go to properties and I go to shape. I will allow the text to flow around the shape. Now see what has happened. Text is flowing around the shape. So now I like to add some colors to this shape. So background color. So let me add a horizontal gradient. Add another color. Try manipulating it. Adding another color. Now I'll go to the text and say I'm going to attach a black color to it. Go to text and attach black to it. So now, or which one will look good? So sorry, I chose from the thing here. I need to choose this box and then choose the font color as we'll make it cyan and see. So that's similar. You can keep changing the color to ensure that which looks good. So like this, you can create this effect, a box with multiple colors, and then the text can be made to flow around the box. So that is actually a thing. So one part of the exercise which we have done is we have created a text box and then we have imported some text. Then we have created a smaller text box which will hold the quote, and then we have typed the quote, and then we have given color to the text box, and then we have made the text to flow around the box just for the sake of the effect. So I mean, it may look crude, but just to save time, you can always go ahead and manipulate the shape and color. You can background color. You can choose a grade, choose a vertical gradient, then you can choose a cross gradient, then change the font size to black. I'll make it black. I'll go to the text and make it black. So you can change the color by selecting the text and text. You can always make it black. So you can make it black. You can increase the opacity to 100%. So similarly, you can create effects to the text. You can in fact go to the shape. You can round the edges. See, you can make the box look better by rounding off edges. So like this you can create beautiful looking effects. Within that you will need to reduce the size of the font again, which can be done by making it here. You can center it. So you create beautiful effects within the text frame. So this is actually I am demonstrating to you a concept which has immense potential. So it is for you to modify these concepts to suit your requirement. Let me tell you, all the desktop publishing software almost works on concepts, and I'm using scribus just to show you the different things you can do with a text frame. These are actually concepts, and you can always go ahead and create some unique designs using these concepts. Now the next thing, as I promised, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to create a big alphabet and type some text within that alphabet. Sounds weird, isn't it? Let me try. So I'm going to create a fairly large text box. I want to choose the text menu here. I want to type, let me see, I will give a C. So I will center it, and then I want to bring this down into the middle of the text box, and now I will increase the font size to say 120 points and see what happens. We'll select this. So what happened? It is increased in size, but still I want it to be still more increased further, so that I want to type certain text inside. So I need it to be increased further. I will center it down by bringing it down. I'm going to increase it again. Let me make 200. So the moment I select and make it 200, it's going to become 200. So I'm going to attempt to make this alphabet as big as possible, so that it needs to hold some text which I'm going to type inside. So I will enlarge this to the maximum size, and now I want to change the color to, so we'll change it later, maybe, yes, we'll change it later. So now the alphabet has been created, fairly large alphabet has been created. Next step is I will select this text frame, go to right click, and then convert to outlines. The moment I convert to outline, the entire C has taken the shape of an outline. Now after converting to outline, I am going to convert the entire outline into text frame. Now successfully this alphabet has been converted effectively into a text frame. So now what I will do is I will alter the color by let me go to the shape, then go to colors. I will say change the color to white. Now you see effectively I have changed the color of my text box to white. Text box is nothing but the alphabet C which I have managed to create. Now I am going to type text inside. The text is going to be by default black in color. Let me type. This is the sample text. So you can similarly keep filling up entire text box, a C-shaped text box by text. So this is actually a unique design concept which you can incorporate in your documents using scribus. So I have today demonstrated two important concepts: making the text flow around a quote and then creating a big alphabet, converting that alphabet into a text box and then using text to fill the alphabet. Let me just give you a small hint. The alphabet which you are going to convert should closely it should be of lighter color, so that when you type on it, when you use it as a text box, when you type on it, the text should be displayed prominently. So there should be a contrast between the type text and the background large alphabet which you have managed to convert into a text box. Thank you.